Kiki für METAL4. Wir sind auf dem ROCKHARZ Festival und ich sitze hier mit Aaron von FANG und werde ihm jetzt ein paar Fragen stellen. I just read you say about your music it should appeal to both the thinking and
the banging head.
Yeah. The quote. How does this influence your songwriting?
It's not exactly that we use it as a mantra, but I think it's just something that happened by accident, that we are naturally inclined to writing music that's probably too complicated for most people, including us, to really appreciate. And so we intentionally try to dumb our music down so that for ourselves, because we tend to write music that we don't even like ourselves, and so we always have to tell ourselves, keep it simple, stupid. And so you can just kind of nod your head to it, but there's still something interesting there for people who want to pay attention really closely. Yeah.
So then I guess you're all studied musicians.
No, we're just nerds.
Okay. Do you see your music as an art form or just entertainment?
I think that's the point of the thinking and banging head. I hope that it bridges the gap between an art form and something that's entertainment. We want it to be an entertaining art form.
Okay.
Yeah?
Good, that's good. You're working now with Relapse Records.
Yeah.
How did you contact them? How did it all happen?
Really, the way that we got accepted as a band for Relapse was through the efforts of our manager, Laurel Stearns. But Matt Jacobson, who started the label, he lives in Portland, where we all live, and so we see him, just around town. So we just got him drunk enough that he said, "Okay, fine, I'll put out your record."
Okay. And it was good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was at first. I don't think that they were not really sure it was going to work, but then. We get along really well on a personal level, and I think that they're pretty happy now. That we're very happy with the relationship we have with them, and I think that they're pretty happy because the record's doing pretty well for them, and well for us. So yeah, it's worked out well.
Cool. Mm-hmm. You're now doing a European tour, is that right?
Right. Yeah.
And how have the Europeans reacted to your music?
They're fantastic, and I'm surprised almost every time we go to some new town I've never heard of, and on a Wednesday night in the middle of nowhere, and still end up being several hundred people show up to the shows. So, wow. And they have a lot more enthusiasm, and they react more kind of viscerally, I think, than a lot of the crowds in the U.S. So it's been really fun. It's really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
But it is your first time here in ROCKHARZ.
Yes, our first time here. It's great. Yeah, I love the setting is gorgeous. I was a little distracted by the airplanes for a minute, but yeah, and I like that they have the two stages side by side. You can just switch back and forth, and there's never really a break in between the bands, so it's good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it feels small and big at the same time, if that makes any sense.
That's a great mix.
Yeah, yeah.
Are there a lot of newcomer bands in your Portland, in your native?
There probably are, but I now that we're on tour so much, I don't really go out when I'm at home. I just, my wife loves going out. She's very social. And so when I'm at home, I just stay home with our kid, and then she goes out. I just let her go out as much as possible. So I don't know any of the new bands. The only new band that I know is called Lord Dying, and they're really great, kind of more technical metal band. Mm-hmm. I love them, but that's the only band that I know of in Portland right now. Well, and my wife's band, she has a band called Hungry Ghost. They're really good. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does she play? Or
she plays drums. She's played drums for, she's played in bands for a long time. She was in a band in the 90s called Unwound that toured over in Europe a bunch of times, but more like post-punk kind of music. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Would you like to say something else to our crowd?
My last words are, I'm ready for bed. Ich bin so müde.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's great.